Good morning. The sad thing is, most of us don't want to be pushed too far by Christ. We want to have our own ducks in a row. We want to have everything pretty comfortable, and we're working towards that. And it's as if sometimes God's working against us, and it's like He just keeps messing things up. I mean, what's up with that? And so, John 16 tells us Jesus told him He was going away. But then He told him, He says, they were sad about this, and so He tells them, I tell you the truth, it is expedient or to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the helper will not come. But if I depart, I will send him to you. In other words, something good is going to come out of something bad. Now you're sitting around, those disciples are sitting around, we're going to be orphaned off by you. How is that good? You're going to leave us and die on the cross, and we're going to be waiting around. How is that good? We're going to be hiding from the Romans. How is that good? They didn't understand the full depth of God's plan. You know, birds, especially eagles. If you've ever watched this on a YouTube or documentary, you see those eagles, those mothers will push those little eaglets, those little baby eagles out of the nest. And they fall. And it's like they finally, and then they go, oh, I'm an eagle, I can fly. And then they start flying. It's amazing to watch them do that. Now, I'm sure to that eagle, in fact, one of the ways some birds get their babies close to the edge is they stop feeding them for a few days. Now, how many people have ever come to me and said to me, you know what, it's like God just turned off the lights. He's just closed down. I pray, I don't hear him, I don't feel him, I don't see him, I read the Bible, it's dry as dust. What in the world is going on? It's God pulling you closer, deeper into his heart, that you can discover deeper things about God, deeper things about yourself, and learn to be a Christian that was more effective than the one you used to be. That doesn't come easy. It didn't come easy to the disciples. You get there by being pushed out of the nest. Terra firma is Latin, and it means firm land. We like to stay on dry land. We don't like to fly because there's a lot of uncertainty there. I've shared this before, but when I went skydiving with my son that wanted to go, I was not real keen on jumping out of that plane. But after I did it and the air caught up with me, I love the sensation of flying in the air with that just the incredible feeling of doing something that was phenomenal. You remember in Braveheart when Mel Gibson said, you're going to think back on your bed. Yeah, if you don't fight, you're going to think back on your bed one day when you're an old man. I could have done this. And you'll give anything to go back to that day. God wants us to fly. That entails trouble. That entails trials. That entails dusty times. Embrace them. And say, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can fly. I will fly. I'm not going to stay on the ground. I embrace these dry times. I embrace these problems. John Bunyan, in jail for 13 years, wrote the #2 bestseller in all the world, Pilgrim's Progress. Helen Keller, blind, turned it into a ministry that's affected untold millions of blind people. You take that problem, that event of flying and that initial scare, and turn that into a ministry, God will bless it. He is taking you from the land to the air. God bless you. Have a great day.